Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of Defined Who God Says You Are. Over the next 3 years, Jesus founded his entire ministry not on his education or on the people he knew or on the miracles he could do, but only on who he was and is. Everything he said and did flowed out of his identity. His teaching was not just brilliant instruction, but was modeled by his life. Regularly, he personified his message to meet the need of the audience in front of him. He wanted to specify what some of the various elements of his identity meant. For instance, his identity guided his actions. He said, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep." His identity explained his access. "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." That's John 14:6. His identity clarified his authority. "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even if he dies, and everyone who lives and believes in me will never die." John 11:25-26. Jesus did not merely declare bold things, but he backed them up with actions and power. After proclaiming, "I am the resurrection and the life," for example, he immediately confirmed it by raising a dead man, Lazarus, from the grave. His life and ministry demonstrated that knowing our God-given identity is a key priority for each of us, and allowing God to be the one to help us discover it and live it out is foundational to fulfilling our purpose in life. What is an identity? The world of identity describes you are in totality. It's the real truth about the real you. Since you are not an abstract cloud of nothingness, but rather a definitive living human being, you already have a specific God-given identity, whether you know it, want it, or understand it. It is a cornerstone concept in the comprehension and functionality of human existence. In language, we use the word when to reference time, where to qualify space, and who to refer to a person's identity. The word identity is not used in the Bible, but the word who is referenced thousands of times to indicate identity. In relationships, it's the interaction of our identities that enable us to know and understand one another, from shaking hands and exchanging basic personal information to eventually sharing and knowing someone's thoughts, feelings, and heart. The health and depth of relationships is greatest when who you are and who they are can freely open up, understand, and speak the truth in love. In scriptures, anytime God created something, he always marked his identity by naming it. The first thing Adam did in the garden was to identify and name the animals under his care. And throughout the generation of history, people all over the world still attach a name to someone when they are born, marking their identity. In God's Word, a person's name is not only connected to their physical existence, but ripples outward to encompass their distinctive character and attributes, their individual significance and value, their relational roles and responsibilities, and also include their authority, actions, accomplishments, reputation, and personal influence. All of these things that are tied to a name can also be part of your identity as a person. Welcome to the complicated mystery of you. Hopefully it's clear as we scratch the surface of it that your existence, identity, value, and influence are of monumental importance and can be epic in reach. Hopefully you will discover in this book that we're reading that who you are really matters to God. And discovering what he knows about who you are should matter to you. Every one of us has an identity journey. And that concludes for today. And tomorrow we'll do the next page. Thank you guys and have a great day. God bless you. And don't forget to say your prayers.